I want to share with you a phrase that can help you enormously in your business. It's something that I encountered recently on a trip up to Atlanta, which is where we are right now, visiting relatives. You see right here, making a makeshift in the way we're putting together the video. It's coming out real well. But I wanted to share this with you because it was so good. We talk about lots of things here at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, and I'm your guide for that, Terry Brock. I work with people that are entrepreneurs that want to get ahead and want to know how to build their business, as well as work with tools like AI and video and audio and things like that. Well, this is an important tool, and it's a way of thinking. Something that happened to me. Gina and I were on our way up here, and we really remembered a place that we stopped at there on I-75 coming up at exit 144 called Bucky's. Oh yeah, that's the one. It's the famous rest stop around America where they have such great service, and they're known for something that's kind of interesting. You don't like to talk about it a little bit, but it's really important in rest stops, and that is very clean bathrooms. That's it. Very clean. They take care of you. You know you're going to be fine. And they got a wonderful store with great merchandise, all kinds of good stuff in there. And it's just a fun place to be. Get gas, all kinds of gasoline you might need, or diesel, or DEF. I got to figure out what that is myself. But all of these things. And I had an experience that just blew me away. I want you to listen to this story of what happened to us and what happened to me and how you would be able to use that. See, I needed a certain item. It was a little bit different. You don't normally get it at a rest stop, and that was some Scotch tape. We were driving, we needed something to hold in there, and I'm going to tell you a little bit later in another video in the future what that's about. But I needed some Scotch tape. So I thought, well, maybe they'll have some. I don't know. And if they don't have it at a rest stop, that's perfectly understandable. So I walked in, looked around, saw everything. It was really nice. All the wonderful food that they have, and the treats and the goodies and the souvenirs and things like that. And all that really good. Priced very reasonably too, by the way, you mentioned. And I couldn't find some Scotch tape. I thought, well, let me ask one of the employees. So I saw a young lady there, and I went up to her and said, excuse me, do you happen to have any Scotch tape? And she said, I don't know. Let me check. And she went over and talked to another gentleman there who I later found out was the assistant manager. And this assistant manager looked over at me and said, come with me, I'll help you on that. And I thought, well, that's kind of nice. He said, and there might be some over here on the other side of the store. And I thought, well, that is great. Well, I told him on the way over, he said, we love coming up here. We made it a point to stop here. We're coming from Orlando. We make it a point to stop here at exit 144 in Warner Robins, Georgia, to see Bucky's. And he said something that blew me away. I told him we liked it that much, a whole lot. And he told me, well, thank you, sir. And let us know if there's any way we can improve it. And I thought, that's amazing. That phrase, what can we do to improve it and make it even better? I think that's what he said. Make it even better. That's the key. That's what we need to do in each aspect of our lives. What can we do to take something that's good and make it even better? Getting better. Now, with AI, that's one of the things we can do. That's where we can use AI to start looking at other accents. What about this? Or what about that? You know that when you're designing your prompts in ChatGPT and other tools, you want to say, tell me more. That's a great prompt to use in there. Well, a prompt to use with human beings is, and tell me how we can make it even better. How can we improve it and make it even better? That's not saying it's bad. No, it's really good already. It's the best rest stop I have ever been in my life. And by the way, many people are looking at that. You look them up, Bucky's. They are an amazing place. They're based in Texas, and they got stores in different places here and there. I think they've got 2 in Georgia, and I looked it up. They've got 3 in Florida. I didn't know about that. Or they've got 2. They're getting a third one right now as we're recording this. So I want you to stop and think about it. What you can do to take that philosophy and go to the next level. Oh, and by the way, one other thing I got to tell you, this assistant manager not only told me that, but then he walked with me and took me specifically to the place where he thought there might be some Scotch tape, and he looked at it, and sure enough, there was. And I thought, wow, I forget what it was. I think it was like $1.29 or something, whatever it was, very reasonably priced. And I thought, that's good, and I'm going to even buy a notepad right next to it. There it was. I got that. But you see, he walked me there. He could have said, it's over there on aisle 5, and you can see it over there. It's right next to the tomatoes or whatever. He could have said something like that, and that's what a lot of people do. But you see, he went the extra step. How can we improve it? And a way that they improve it, he went himself right there. This is what you can do. Go yourself there. When you want to see that customer, get out there in the field, see them, be with them, and help them out. If you can do that, virtually you can do it also using video, by the way, tools like Loom or tools like even Zoom, where you can shoot a quick video and send somebody the link to that video. That's a great way to do it. Loom, I use that often, and it works really, really well for that. Think of ways that you can stand out in a very favorable way to your customers so they look at it and go, whoa, these people are good. Something that makes them say, wow. You want that to happen. I love the way Winston Marsh from Australia says that. Make them say wow, and it doesn't cost you a whole lot of money. For him to say, hey, we can do this, or let me go with you, didn't cost a lot of money. He took maybe 30 seconds walking with me across the store, and he was there. But that makes all the difference. Really important. My buddy Harvey McKay says it really well. Little things mean a lot. Not true. Little things mean everything. So here's my challenge to you. What can you do in your business to ask them how you can improve it and make it even better? Ask them what you can do in your business to metaphorically walk with them to find the Scotch tape that they need. Some little thing that your customers need. It could be an extra phone call to them. It could be an extra item that they order. You know they order and you keep track of that. And you build the systems in place using AI to find out what people want or what they're more likely to use. This is where AI ties in with this customer service, and it helps you to be a better person. Anticipate what they're doing. I've mentioned before my buddy Dan Burrus, who talks about anticipation. This is the mark of really good companies. They don't just say, oh, we'll wait and see what happens. No, they say, given this and this and this is happening, what is likely to happen? We anticipate what could go wrong or what could go right or what people are likely to look for. You get into that business of going out of your way, literally walk them over to the aisle where you have the Scotch tape, something like that, whatever's equivalent in your business, and be there, and you're going to see a difference. Doing that kind of work will make a difference for you. And you can find out about that and many other things at our Stark Raving event that we have. A Stark Raving event for us Stark Raving entrepreneurs. We do it every Wednesday at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. No charge. Come on over and see us. And by the way, to get there, you want to go to starkravingevent.com. Register there, you'll get the link, you'll be able to know where to go and how to do it. Come on in where we talk about customer service, we talk about AI. Every week we give you some new tech tools that you can use that help you to be empowered to get the things done that you need to do in your business. And we look forward to hearing from you. Hey, we believe strongly in the idea of helping you build your business with the idea of an underpinning principle of live and let live. That means we embrace the non-aggression principle. You don't harm others, you don't take their stuff. Do anything that's peaceful. If it's peaceful, we're for it. If it's not peaceful, we're against it, okay? We want to be able to live in peace and help people. And this is what it's all about here. So we want to hear from you. And by the way, we've got another video coming up that'll help you on this, that'll show you some ways that you can implement these same kind of procedures. Please like this and let the algorithms know that we're doing it. If you like and subscribe, and then please leave a comment. By leaving a comment, that really lets them know this is important. And we're sending that message out that people like peace, we like liberty, and we like the idea of freedom. I'll look forward to hearing from you. I'm Terry Brock. Thanks for joining me.